from Vegas, Baggedmilk. Big game tonight. Huge game. Right off the top, how do you explain this year's playoffs, I think, overall? I thought that the second round was going to be way tighter.
I was saying to lock off air, like the second round is, to be honest, outside of the Leafs series, it's just been blowouts.
Yeah.
Feels like it anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like it's been wild to watch some of the other series. There's been a lot of goals, like you guys said. There's been very few tight games. So I don't know what's going on. It's like defense goaltending optional in the second round, I suppose. But I have no idea.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to describe it. Like on Saturday night, we were down in Vegas. Obviously, we watched the Oilers win 5-1, feeling really good about it. I was at Rogers Place on Monday for Game 3, expecting more of the same, and it went the complete reverse. So it's even game to game, shift by shift. You can't put your finger on what's happening right now. It's wild to watch.
Yeah, it's just different. Going into the game tonight, trying to get that spark back. Would you split up Draisaitl and McDavid tonight?
Yeah, I think so. I would. I've been wanting them to do it for a little bit. I think it's nice to have the nuclear deterrent, and when you need it, you can go back to it. And every other, maybe like after penalty kills and stuff, you can throw them together for a shift. And like, I like all that. But I ultimately think the Oilers are better when those two are split up. And also, we need some guys like Ryan Nugent-Hopkins needs to score. Evander Kane needs to get going. Zach Hyman has been a little bit quiet since the first round. So having those guys split up would allow the others probably a better chance to get themselves going. So, yeah, I'd prefer them to be split up. We saw it towards the end of Game 3 that Woody split them up. So I'm curious if that continues tonight. But that would be my preference for sure.
So I can't see the Oilers losing this game tonight. I mean, you can't go back to Vegas down 3-1, and this team is too good. I don't want to jinx the team. I hate having conversations like this. This team is too good to lose this evening. But do you think that this game tonight is going to have a different feel, different smell than what we've had over the last couple of games? Do you think
hope so.
that both teams have the capacity to actually play defense?
Well, here's the thing is that I thought, I was at the game on Monday, and I thought Vegas did a good job of playing defense. I thought the Oilers, I don't know why they got away from the simple game they were playing in Game 2 that was very north-south. Yeah. Get pucks on net, get traffic in front, create some chaos. They were trying to do a lot of cute passing plays, and they were trying to do some Hail Marys, and there was a lot of flipping the puck skyward up the middle. I don't know where that came from.
Bad puck luck I'm hoping the other night, too.
There was bad puck luck, and then there was a lot of just missed execution, like a lot of passes was a foot long, a foot short in the skates. So I'm expecting the Oilers to play a better game tonight. Just watching Connor and Leon's post games on Monday, they were both annoyed. They were both upset. So I'm expecting a much better game from the Oilers tonight. And like you said, Locke, they need it. They have to up their urgency because you cannot go back to Vegas for Game 5 down 3-1.
Yeah,
you can't lose both games at Rogers Place.
It seems like there's a point in the game where all of a sudden they just start turning the puck over in their own end and trying to do weird things with that, and it's like, just keep it simple.
Yeah, too cute.
They need to, and then it was weird too because there were some missed calls in the first period of Game 3 that led directly to Vegas goals. That seemed to really shift the tides. Like there was a point where the Oilers were buzzing over the first handful of minutes. Leon Draisaitl hit the post, and there was the missed high stick on Yamamoto. There was a missed call on Ryan McLeod, and all of a sudden they're down 2-1 at the end of the period. So
there's a missed call on Hyman too. Wasn't it?
Yeah, missed knee on Hyman for sure. So I'm hoping for better officiating tonight, though. With the NHL, I would never bank on it. But for the Oilers' perspective, they have to be better tonight, for sure.
We should touch on the Leafs game tonight. So we've got that happening before the Oilers game. 5 o'clock start for Toronto, and then an 8 o'clock start for the Edmonton Oilers. And I have a new bet. I'll tell you about it. I want to put $100 down that the Leafs lose in Game 7.
I don't know. Like, we all know the math is less than 2% of teams come back from being down 0-3. It would be hilarious if they lost in Game 7. You have the hope for them, and then you take it right away.
Just to dash that away.
To the Panthers' credit, though, they're playing some really good hockey right now.
Yeah.
And I've honestly been surprised how much the Leafs have struggled with it because they're a good team, too. But, man, the Panthers are looking fantastic. They knocked off the Bruins, and it was almost like for the Leafs, they celebrated the first-round win too hard, and they kind of forgot that the playoffs keep going after that. So
I said,
if they lose tonight, they will be the first ever team. They will still be the only team in the Cap era to not win a game in the second round.
Amazing. I said last week, I feel like the Florida Panthers were asleep all year.
Yeah.
Like they won the President's Trophy last year, and then they just kind of barely made the playoffs this year and limped their way in. And then it's like against the Bruins, it was awoken inside of them. And then Bobrovsky is just stealing games.
He's totally standing on his head. So they got a goalie situation, but they're playing well too. They're a hard team to play against, and Toronto just can't seem to get going. They're to the Leafs' credit, though. They have had some close games in this second round, right? So I think they're going to win tonight. I don't know if a lot of Leaf fans that I know are not. They can't watch anymore. They're done. Like they've tapped out, right? So
is it you think they're going to win, or you hope because you don't want to lose another $100?
I didn't put that $100 bet down. I can't find it, but if it was available on Bet365, I would be doing it. All right, Baggedmilk.
One more question.
Yeah.
Baggedmilk?
Yo.
Where do you keep your phone? In your front or your back pocket?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, always front pocket.
Thank you.
Back pocket, I'm not, what am I going to be doing? Like recording you guys checking my butt out? Like, no, it's in the front pocket.
Thank you. Go and vote on our Twitter poll.
What is wrong with you people?
So far, it's only losers keep them in the back.
All right. Okay, Baggedmilk, thank you for your time today. Go Oilers, go.
Go Oilers.
The Locker Room for Arden Roof Systems. Weekday mornings on 95.7 Cruise FM.